we have another exclusive partner research to do, and this one is from Family Mart. If you're curious what Family Mart is, it's basically a Japanese convenience store, much like a 7-Eleven. And what we have to do for page 1 is to make 20 curveball throws, catch 30 Pokemon, and then send 5 gifts and add a sticker to each of them. Luckily, I've already finished all this stuff because I've had this partner research for a little while now. So let's claim the rewards of an egg. We're also going to get ourselves some raspberries and some pineapple berries. And the final rewards are going to be an incense. We're going to get ourselves 500 XP, and then we're going to get an encounter with a Pokemon, and that Pokemon is a dino. That's kind of cool. Sometimes you can get some pretty rare things with these partner researchers, and I'm excited to show you what's further along on this thing. But there we go. The dino has been caught. Let's just take a look at this thing. It is, well, it's got 15 attack. That's kind of nice. And now for page 2, we have to use 20 berries to help catch Pokemon, catch 12 different species of Pokemon, and explore 5 kilometers. It's going to take a little bit of time for me to do that, but who knows? We might find a shiny along the way. In case you're curious how I'm getting my hands on these exclusive partner researchers that are all the way in Japan, I have a buddy in Japan that hooks me up with the code. So thanks again to my buddy, I really appreciate it. But if you do end up going to Japan for a limited time, you can go to a Family Mart and pay I think it's just like 500 yen or something. You hardly have to spend any money at all and they'll give you a code. Obviously with these 5 kilometers, we're gonna have a lot of eggs to hatch. So we got 2 7s here. Maybe we'll get something good and shiny from them. Number 1, well, that could have been. And number 2 is not shiny, but that also could have been. Both of those were perma boosted. Let's take a look at their IVs though. This one's okay and this one's worse. And here's 3 5-kilometer eggs. Maybe these ones will have something shiny. This one could have been. That is the full odds though. Let's see what this next one gives us. It is another fossil. And then this one is, well, that couldn't be shiny at all. And here's 4 10-kilometer eggs. We'll see what we get from these. This one is an Emolga. I completely forgot that I'm not a fan of this season's 10-kilometer eggs because Emolga and Mawile are the easiest things to hatch, but I do like that. Now we just need to get that or the turtle, but have it shiny. This one, ooh, I'm down with that too. I want that hundo. And this one is another one. All right, 2 chances at a hundo. Check the IVs. 909, not that great, so the next one's not that great either. Perfectly fine. We're gonna swipe through here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. And here's the 12Ks. 3 of them. We might get a shiny from these. Would be cool if we got a shiny Pawniard. Larvitar isn't quite what I was hoping for, but number 2 is, oh, okay, I'm down with that. I don't have a hundo of that, and I would love if I got a female hundo of that, because that'd be super rare. Number 3 is a Sandile, which I also want a hundo for. But it looks like I don't think I got a hundo of either one of them. This is a male, and this one's the best out of all of them. And there is our 5th kilometer, which means we are officially done, and we can move along. Let's claim the dust, let's claim the revives, and of course the hyper potions, or actually those are max potions. And we can finally see what this encounter is, but first we get a Poffin, we get another 500 XP, and we're gonna get ourselves a Lapras that isn't shiny sadly, and an 1105. 1131 would have been the hundo. Now let's take a look at this Lapras. It is a 13-13-11, not amazing. But now for page 3, we have to power up a Pokemon 5 times, defeat 5 Team Go Rocket grunts, and earn 2 candies while exploring with your buddy. That shouldn't take too long. We should be able to smash that out pretty quickly. First off, we're gonna switch out our shiny Cluncher and throw in Ramen, because of course Ramen's gonna give us faster candies for sure, especially when popping. But before we can poffin them, let's see what we get from this thing. Hopefully we got something good. Well, berries, okay. Now let's just throw the poffin on, and hopefully we had enough walking distance to immediately get a candy, so we only have to walk just a little bit more. Looks like Ramen didn't have any walking on him at all, so we still have to walk like a kilometer with him in order for us to get ourselves 2 candies. Looks like my last Go Rocket grunt is actually the male waters, which means we just have a whole bunch of these Magikarps to take down, and I love this one because I really want to get a good Shadow Magikarp just to have it. It's not good for anything clearly, but it would be hilarious to have a hundo of it, and it looks like at the end we have another Magikarp that we easily took down, and that should be number 5, and it is number 5, so perfect. I had a leader here, but I wasn't sure if leaders counted for this or not. It does say members, but I'm not 100% sure if the leaders would count. But anyways, let's take a look at this Shadow Magikarp. It's a male, and it's a 56. Okay, that's actually decent. I don't remember what the hundo is, and we already earned 2 candies with our buddy, apparently, while throwing a berry on that thing, so awesome. We're making great progress. Let's take a look at this guy. A 56 CP is going to be a 3-star. That's awesome. I'm assuming you want to be like in the low 60s for a hundo. And for our last step, we have to power up a Pokemon 5 times. I'm choosing this Hundo Zoroark right here just because I feel like it's the best thing to do right now. And we're going to do it more than 5 times. I'm going to go all the way until we get to the XLs. So basically when we get to level 40, and we should be right there. Okay, so it's going to turn into a 2571. Why not? It's a hundo. It's pretty rare. Plus it's a lundo, actually. It's a lucky hundo, so I'm very down with that. But that step is now complete. And now time for the rewards. We're going to get 20 greats, 20 ultras, which is fantastic, 2 golden raspberries, which is great, and our final rewards of an egg incubator. We get ourselves another 500 XP and another encounter, and this is going to be a cool one because we're getting some stuff that you cannot get here. Because watch this. This is going to be a Tropius. This is my first ever wild Tropius in basically Florida. I have absolutely no idea if this is going to be good or not, but it's cool to see it, you know, because we don't ever get stuff like this, and this is one of those really rare spawns. Obviously, during the Hoenn tour, a lot of people were able to hatch these, and they've shown up in multiple safari zones, so they're not exactly the rarest out there, but they're definitely decently rare. And then 802 is going to be pretty bad, unfortunately. Oh well, it's still cool to say that I caught one in Orlando. And now it's time to claim our final rewards. We're gonna get ourselves some Squirtle stickers, we're gonna get a Blastoise sticker, and of course we're getting the Clamperl stickers. Don't know what happened with the last word there. Clamperl stickers, there we go. But anyways, here's the final rewards of 10,000 Stardust, which is great. We're gonna get ourselves 10,000 XP, and this encounter is also very rare because we can never get this here. And that encounter is a Relicanth, though unfortunately this one is not shiny either. It is a full odds. I did not expect it to happen, but it's still really cool to see just a wild Relicanth. I haven't been able to see one of these, honestly, since the Liverpool Safari Zone, both in Liverpool, but also when they were spawning here in Orlando for the worldwide one, if you bought that ticket during that time. But yeah, let's catch this Relicanth real quick. I don't know why he really wants to stay to the right, but boom, there we go. I have no idea if this one's good because I've never encountered a research Relicanth before, so fingers crossed it's good. But here's the moment of truth. 1069 is way better. Okay, 13, 15, 14, not bad at all. I do have to point out though that that was not our best Relicanth. This one technically is. This one's also from Florida as well, because again, it was during that worldwide Safari Zone. And this one's a level 50 and it is a hundo. I got very lucky. This is one of the rarest things I have in my collection. And just in case you were curious what the shiny Relicanth and the shiny Tropius looks like, it looks like this. It gets this wonderful blue color. It is really nice. And this is what the Tropius looks like. It's also pretty good. It's not as good as the Relicanth in my personal opinion, but it's not bad either. And that's the entire research. Unfortunately, no shinies from that, but apparently right over here, we actually had a shiny Whismur just hanging out. That's really funny. So let's catch this guy. That's our shiny of the video. You know, I like to get at least one shiny in every video if possible, and this can be it. So totally down with it. I've already got the set completed, so this isn't a shiny that I desperately needed, you know what I mean? But let's see what we get here. It is not bad, a 2-star, okay, 13, 11, 11. Surprised that's not a 3-star. That feels like it should be a 3-star. But since I got this shiny Whismur, I might as well show you the other shinies I've gotten recently. So I did get myself a Wooper recently, which was really cool. I didn't have my camera though, so sadly I couldn't record myself catching it, but there it is. And not only that, a few days ago, I got a shiny Shroomish as well, which again, I didn't have my camera at the time, so I couldn't film myself doing it, but that's a beautiful shiny. I love the orange Shroomish. And the fourth shiny I'm gonna show, I can actually take you to.
And those eggs can have Larvesta in them.
Fine. We're incubating.
Oh my gosh, logic.
Out of spite, all eggs are getting incubated now.
Wow.
Every one of them. Out of spite. And again,
Wow.
I hate you all.
Stick it to the man.
Exactly. All right. I will show you the medal in a moment. Oh my God, hey. Shiny after incubating.
Awesome.
See, that's why you incubate your eggs, ladies and gentlemen. You have to do that in order to get shinies, clearly. Niantic saw I was spending money, and they were like, very good, here you go, have a shiny on us. Boom, exactly, positive reassurance. I can't believe we just got that, that's so funny. Figures, huh? All right, let's take a look at it. This guy is well, maybe PvP, 0146. I'm down with that. Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, we've got a few shinies, which is pretty cool, but we just got like an amazing shiny, and this was on my first raid, a shiny Nihilego, and it's weather boosted too. I literally just got invited to this, and this is my first ever raid of the thing since it's come back, so that's awesome. Let's just catch him real quick, and since it's a shiny, it should be a guaranteed catch. So 1, and 2, and 3. There we go. I have no idea if this one's good. It looks good. 2781 looks like a good number. So it is, ooh, that's actually pretty good. 13, 13, 14. It's not amazing, but that's not bad at all. But that's really cool. I really like this shiny quite a bit. The yellow looks fantastic. I like that certain parts of it turn a little darker, you know? I definitely want to do a lucky trade for this at some point. But now that we got this guy, don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.